quick short stream because I just want to keep playing, and we have a bunch to do. So for one thing, we gotta get over there and save some Duder. Oh, but before we do that, we should probably unlock the quick travel point here. Oh, and we have an ability that we can unlock. So let's see where that quick travel point turns out to be. It's 200 meters in that direction. That should be fine. Whee! I like the fancy weapons we have right now. Like the deer bow and the almost Gerudo looking staff that we get from Hippocrates, it seems. Not Hippocrates, what was his name? What was it? No, it was Hippocrates. Or was it Asclepius? I don't know. Someone medical in Greek. So, somewhere up there, I guess.
It doesn't matter where I got the information. You should know by now that I'm not one follower blindly. You are a brave warrior, Merino. But ignoring this danger is foolishness. Please, I know who they are. Then you know the danger you're in. I would like to know what makes you so certain they're coming.
Oh, I guess we triggered a mission or something.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly, but I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Spasia, what brings you here?
Cassandra, read the room, my dear.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that, my people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the rounds here. Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know. I'll get her out of here safely.
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
Of course. I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later.
Alright. I guess we have a...
This temple is for the god of wine, Dionysos. Bet Marcos would like it here.
I like this. I wonder... I still wonder if there was a way to save Phoebe, and I just, you know, if I was just surprised by this moment. Like, where, you know, you're supposed to protect her and didn't find the spot quick enough. Or if it's something that always happens. It seemed just a little... There's an unknown...
You and me should get some. Keep staring and I'll take your eye. I don't think I've ever seen.
Oops. There's an undiscovered mercenary somewhere. And since we hang out in a volcano, our notoriety has expired, so... So, who are you, lady?
Mercenary. That's a good one.
Alcyone the Frenzied. Level 41. Raised in Chios amongst the daughters of Artemis, Alcyone abandoned her kin by stealing Hippolyta's belt from her elders. What she didn't know is that it would make her giddy with bloodlust, dooming her to a life of combat. Interesting. Okay, another one to have discovered, but still too high level for us to take on. So now we wanted to go... There's another one over there. Let's see what that is. Oh, that's just the one in... Oh no, that's this one. Okay, let's take both on this island for now, just because we should unlock stuff. And then we can always... Come on. Come on.
Let's move!
Alright, let's see, where is...
Off we go now.
It's up on that mountain, okay. So yeah, and then we go over to the other... I guess we can ride here. Then we'll go up to the other island and defend Mummy Dearest. Oh, Temple of Demeter. Wasn't that, what was it, the goddess of Hearthfire? This is kind of an interesting place. Like it's the...
Let's go.
It's kind of the pretty island of all the islands we've had so far. Like most of them were like a little poor or... Oh. What is the untracked target?
A cave entrance. There in there.
Oh. Okay, so we've already found the assassins by accident. That's good to know. Well, let's go up there and unlock our synchronization point. Zoot Overwatch. Cheers, love. Cassandra is here. Wrong Overwatch? Oh, sorry. Oops, that's a slightly dead person. Why is there a dead person up here with a musical instrument? There are a lot of things in this game where I wonder, like, what was the idea? Did they just, put random things somewhere and said, well, somebody died here? Or is it like a historical thing? Like, would someone have, if someone died, would they have been put up here? Kind of to, like people scatter, the ashes of someone in their favorite place. Oops. Or, also that half-open dead horse at the entrance to the city, is that like some sacrifice to the gods or something? Or did something happen there? Things like that. Okay, before we do this mission, let's just do a quick check that we're leveled enough. Because otherwise... Death and Disorder, level 24. And, Paros is level 24. Okay, they're all level 24. So I guess we're good. So I guess let's get the assassins first. Where were you? Oh, down there. Goat. Well, I guess I got one. Mount Sas was the one they mentioned before, so that makes sense as well. Okay. Didn't actually plan to go there, but I guess when we run across it, we might as well look into this. And a fort as well. Alright, so, just to be safe, let's save the game. Oh, there's actually some stuff to loot. Okay, that looks like they're at least nearby. Let's see if there's anyone here. I think that's the one at the beach where we already took care of most of them. Or who is that level 24 person? So somewhere here there's another entrance. What's over here? Okay, that's the fort, I guess. Not really looking for that right now. Don't really see a cave or a cave entrance. Oh, up there maybe? Okay. Let's see if there's anything of interest here. Not really, apparently. Alright. Let's do a quick save, just so we don't lose that loot. And then climb up here and see. I'm kind of glad. Ah, here. It's interesting, there are few snakes here. Not as many as in Origins, I think. Although we did do some spelunking early on. Oh, and that reminds me, we have a skill point. So let's just quickly spend something. Because, abilities... Let's see, what can we do? Devastating shot. That always sounded kind of interesting. Predator shot. What do 500? Multi-shot, spread shot. Sixth Sense, Arrow Master, Beast Master. Rain of Destruction, Archery Master. I already have all of those. Overpower bow strike. Let's do that. I've used that a couple of times and that was quite useful. Alright. Head here. Anything else? Nope, I guess not.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Where was the ding ding sound? Pretty sure it made... up there. It made the loot sound. I knew it. Oh, there's another one. No. Don't jump totally off. Now you can. So... see what we can do here. It's interesting how this corner still has exploring music and then we sneak over there and maybe get behind this guy? Yes. Good.
Oh, what now?
Oops.
I'll catch you! There she is!
Interesting. Interesting how this staff works. Okay. Do I have all of them? I guess I do. So let's go and loot some more. So, something over there. The Enigmata Ostraka. Where is that? Yeah, I know that Icaros is not available. I didn't really push the Icaros button, did I? Huh. That must be behind the wall or something. I wonder, kind of like these glowing mushrooms, are they like artistic license or are they something that actually, you know, grows in Greece and in large enough numbers? That you would find it in caves, because I think like in other parts of Europe, like where I live, I don't think you actually get those in general. If I'm not mistaken, this is where I came from. Yes, it is. So that means whatever is up here might be interesting. Or so.
They say Zeus grew up in these caves.
Really? Why would Zeus grow up in Greece? Oh well, because Mount Olympus is in Greece as well, apparently. Right, I forgot about that. It's always like, you know, my main idea of gods is always, oh yeah, it's like heaven, some other realm where no one can find them. Okay. That's that camp. Let's see what that is. Come on. Alright. There was something else that went pling here. Come on. Let's keep searching then. I think we didn't go up here yet. No pling here. That's apparently a rope, not a snake. Or something like that. Okay, let's go for a swim then. Oops. Come on. Dive. Okay. Finally. Is that all that's done here? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Then let's climb up here. Yeah, that's the one with the not snake things. I find this interesting that Cassandra's mother shows up just like any other, you know, chieftain, head of state. So does that mean we could theoretically attack Naxos? You know, and I don't know, end a mission here or something, or you know, like. That would be a chunk of freedom of choice if they let you, you know, if that was like one of the choices that you make, just kill both your parents because they left you behind. Even if it's not, you know, like a conversation or you know, something more articulate.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Oh, there's Still people here? So that's probably the other exit. Oh. That's not very far. Oh, but we didn't actually do our mission. We didn't find and kill the assassins. Okay, let's follow this thing then. And try to find them after all. Or did I forget to confirm a kill or something? Nothing here. There. So that's why that spike was in the middle there. Because they didn't necessarily want you to have to go swimming. So I still haven't found and killed the assassins? That's kind of weird. I was here. Oh. Okay, now I found them. Can I save here? Nope. Wait, but I can save right outdoor, right? Whoops. I didn't want to climb up here. So let's go back up here. Just far enough that we can save. Oh. So not even in this area. Well, here. So let's turn around. And quick save here. So that whatever stupid thing I might do, I will only have to run back from here. Okay, so the climby thing down there. Right, that was the end I hadn't explored yet. This thing of going through like a crack in the wall seems to be very popular. Like Tomb Raider had that as well, the new series. Are these the assassins? Okay.
For glory!
You asked for it. You can't hide from me.
Your life ends now!
Did I hit? Yes, okay. Oh, both of them actually. Inventory. Let's craft some more arrows then. Craft maximum. Okay. Luckily I didn't have to collect much. Oh, and there's the enigmata. Oh, wait. Let's go up here first and collect what we saw over here. Alright. Oops. Now let's go over there and collect whatever that blue stuff is, which looks really good. Obsidian, that's good. We were looking for obsidian. Okay, another enigmata.
Drachmi. All stamped with the seal of Paros. And a letter? Some kind of code.
Oh, and there's a crate of more loot. Fanged bow. Oh, a legendary bow. At our level. That's much better than having to upgrade the other one. But so if you were wondering if you should, because that was something I was wondering, like how important is it to get, to take over certain nation states. Yes, you did not find any threats. Thank you. I really have to figure out what switch I accidentally toggled recently that all the notifications show up again. Alright, I think we grabbed everything. Oh, no, we didn't. We've missed something. Ah, great, I'm hung on the wrong side of the wall. Really? Okay, now. Finicky. Okay. Oh, there's something over there as well. So let's walk over there. Oh, that doesn't work. Can we not climb on that wall? Interesting. That's an unclimbable wall. Not that many in this game. I love that. Like, having this climbing mechanic in this game, or in all the Assassin's Creed games, like, it must make game design so much harder. Otherwise, you know, if you just don't want someone to go somewhere, you just put like a tall step there and they can't go there. So that's not really much of a problem. But otherwise, you know, it's just if your character can climb all these walls, then of course you have to find other ways to make stuff inaccessible. Of course, one way is to have... What was that sound? Oh. You know, you can still of course you can still make like an unclimbable wall like here, but otherwise, you know, you put enemies in the way or something. Or, you know, you put it on a different island or something. But there's not that much that you can do to kind of prevent the player from going somewhere where they shouldn't be at. Okay, you could put, yeah, as I said, you could put enemies there, which of course could be which could just be you know, putting very high level enemies in the areas that you don't want your characters to climb. But it's interesting that, like, all the things they have decided to do in this game that basically make it more difficult. You know, because they do things like they base their maps on a real map, so you can't just put shortcuts in for the players. You know, they have to run from A to B and spend that time. Of course, you don't want to annoy them, so that's why Odyssey gives you the horse pretty much from the start. And then you have all these unclimbable spots, so it's harder to get your character to not run around, so it's very open. And open world itself is, you know, difficult, because you know, if you do something in one spot, why shouldn't someone be tracking you to another spot? You know, why should they stop or whatever? And there's like lots of problems that you can have in game design in an open world already. And here they've also turned off a few things that you would otherwise, you know, have used to you know, make it less difficult for you to structure your levels, because in the end, you know, a deathbed of Ariadne. In case you don't remember, Ariadne was the woman who, I think she went to hell to rescue her lover, and
to be spotted here.
and there she actually got and what she did was she like took a skein of yarn and tied it to the entrance and then went into, oh no wait, it wasn't to hell, maybe it was just the the labyrinth where the Minotaur was, or something like that. Anyway, so the trick she did to get into some place where you could get lost easily and it was hard to get back is she tied a little bit of string to the entrance and then went in there and found her way and then would just be able to follow the string back out. So a classical trick, really. Well, I mean, it's Greek. It's a Greek fairy tale, so it's by definition classical because that's like what the word classical is used for. Or originally comes for, is like this era. The Greeks and the Romans. Wait, quick check before we continue this one. Okay, first, this bow, more assassin damage though. And poison damage. Basic arrows become poison arrows, that's nice. Well, I guess it's our only level 24. But we lose some hunter damage and some bow charging speed. And predator shot damage as well. So I would really prefer to have Artemis's bow, just because it like boosts itself. Here we have a level 24 armor, which gives more hunter damage and ranged resistance. And the waistband. They're all warrior or assassin. This one would give hunter damage. Well, okay. Let's see. I think we don't have enough.
Can I help you?
He has a cool Kermit the Frog voice. Can I help you? Okay. We need 66 and we're 36, so we have about half of the glass and still not enough wood, and half of the wood as well to upgrade this bow. And the sword. The sword we could do if we just got more. More glass, okay.
Thanks for looting.
Oh wait. Thanks for looting. No, wait. Let's see. Sell all trade goods. Okay. So at least we have some inventory space.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. That's a good salesman. Oops. Alright, let's get up there. Hi, Mommy.
The cult soldiers were paid with Rachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course. There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
has always been corrupt. Sparta has changed. I think she is a bit nostalgic about, like, when she was a child, so I think she doesn't think Sparta was always bad.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere, as Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want to instill discipline across the Greek world, while they rot from within. They're focused on the wrong enemy.
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back.
Cultist clue, okay. Open the cultist menu. Oh, a new one. Silanos, an oligarch of Paros, is a cultist. Continue your Odyssey. Spartan War Hero Gauntlets. What does it say? Ready to unveil. Oh, all clues have been gathered.
We will destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
Silanos of Paros. Peloponnesian League. For ages, Silanos searched on the origins of the bloodline until he found it. Mirin was ruling Naxos. As a gift for his discovery, the cult disposed of the leader of Paros, Naxos' sister island, and gifted it to Silanos. To avoid suspicion, Silanos posed as an Athenian polemarch, plotting his next move. One day, he'll have Mirin's island and her head. Interesting. Undiscovered sage. The sage wants Brasidas dead? Oh. And the sage is a Spartan king. That's what we know now about those. Okay. The king has sent Brasidas to Corinthia. He has been a thorn in our side long enough. Send him back to Sparta on his shield. The true blood runs red. On his shield is like how, you know, they carried people who died in battle. With Aspasia's aid, Cassandra decoded a scroll revealing the impossible. One of Sparta's 2 kings was a cultist. Interesting. I still haven't found the Attica guy. Alright. But I think this is where we call it a night. Can we talk to you? Do you have
Paros
anything to
must
say?
be stopped.
No. She still hasn't told us anything. Hi. You're cool. Alright. So, I guess that's it. Yeah. Let's just have a quick peek what that mission down there is. Maybe collect that before we forget. Oh,
Blood or change? Phoenicus must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
Is Cassandra democratic, or does she...
The work of a coward. If they meant it, you'd have a sword to your throat right now.
You saw that crowd. Words are powerful. They're probably gossiping and plotting as we speak.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
Is the rest of this art as subtle?
More of the same. Death threats. The dust in Naxos must settle, or Finicus will be killed and replaced as Archon.
I know artists are sensitive, but something really made this one mad.
The city thinks war is coming, and they're not wrong. But they're certain that Finicus is the one driving us toward disaster.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Finicus wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art.
Everyone's a critic.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
Okay. Investigation area. Oh, interesting. So I guess there are more paintings like this or something. What? Oops. That's probably just the message board, yes. That's the end of the investigation area. Writings on the wall, okay. Oh. Oops, there's one more.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used? I'd better ask Angelos.
Alright. It's always so rough when you walk past someone. It's not like excuse me or something. There isn't even an excuse me button. Oh. There's more over there.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it.
Strange. Okay, I got a little... I know I said I wanted to end the stream, so I'll talk to this guy probably, and then...
I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery. The rock. Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rutsuna waterfall.
This pigment is only used in the graffiti. Has anyone been buying this from you?
I do remember a man asking about this color now that you mention it.
Just him?
Yes, from what I remember. I didn't have any when he asked. He seemed impatient and asked if anyone else sold it.
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti. Does it mean anything to you?
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to form the bristles of their paintbrushes.
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me, but artists are an unusual sort.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
Alright, so this is where we will call it a day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune in the next time. And we'll hopefully be doing a slightly longer stream again. Bye bye.